Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. In this one, I'm going to talk to you about the 2D arrays, so two-dimensional. So we looked before at 1D arrays. So array equals, and then you give it a bunch of elements. Yeah. Oh, was I supposed to hit tab? Okay, yeah. Right. And then we said that you could get an element starting from position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could print position 0. And sorry about that. So let's try that. Yeah, it's printing position 0, which is 1. If I print position 4, it's going to give me 5. If I attempt to print position 5, which is non-existent, it already says to me via code analysis that this is going to break. And now I'm getting an array index 5 out of bounds for length 5. We've seen how we could, just to recap quickly, iterate over. So you could say int iterator equals 0. Okay. Auto completed the code for me. And s out of iterator. And if I run that, I'm printing the whole array to each element to a new line. So what I have here is the second type of array that we're going to look at, which is an array of arrays. So instead of having one of those, the arrays, which is what we see here, we're going to have a few more of them. Now, let's start with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And a semicolon at the end. So what would happen if we execute the same program again? Let's try that. What is that? Okay, so for any array, if you print the array pointer or handle or the memory location of the variable that is pointing at the array, you get this. If this doesn't make sense, it's fine. But there is a reason why we say s out. We said before, like array off, and then we give it an index rather than just array. Because if you just print the array itself, you're going to get something like this here. So what we can do here is to print the first element of each of the arrays that we have. We're going to add 0 and then see what's going to happen. So 1, 6, 11. So it turns out that this is an array of arrays. So when you get array of 0, you get this entire block. And in order to get an element within that block, you need to specify within the array that you got, which is the first array, which position you want to print. So what we can do is either hard code the 0 here, or maybe put 4, and then that's going to give us the last element, 5, 10, 15. Or we can have a 4 nested within a 4. And we can say array or int array equals, then we can say array of iterator, say array within. So that's the array within. So the first one would be this one for the first iteration of the loop. This is the second one, third one, right? And then we're going to deal with the same thing here. We're going to put it in here, but we could say iterator within, and then instead of array, we're going to get the array within length. And then here, we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to say sout array within iterator within. Ooh. Let's see what that's going to do. Well, we could keep it on a new line. We can add a new line or a couple lines, let's say. Right. So what did we get here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. So this bit prints the entire 2D array. I want to have a bit here that would basically increase every value within the array by 1. So how do we do that? I'm going to have to do another 2 4s. I can do the following though. I could say, so notice here we have a new variable that is pointing to the array in question for each iteration. What if we don't want to do that? So I'll show you what I mean. So int iterator equals 0. Thank you. Iterator is less than the array.length, which will return 5. So long we're bound from 0 to 4, iterator plus plus. And then I'm going to have another 4 immediately after. And int iterator 2. Right. So remember how we got the array within, so each of the 3 arrays within, via, say, an array, which is the outer array, of iterator. So that is the array within in question. So that would be array of 0, 1, 2, dot length, which will return 5. And then what I can do here, I could say array, and you can see it's auto-completing here, iterator 2. So that will be like of 0, 0, then 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 1, 0, 1, 1, etc. And I'm just gonna do this. It will cooperate with me. Right. So I'm gonna add 1 to each element. So I'm gonna grab the value of the element, add 1 to it, and then store it within that element. And then once we print, I'm expecting something like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, etc. So let's see how that's going to go. Exactly. So each element has been incremented by 1, just to verify. Yeah. The way we do it is via accessing the each element within the array, grabbing the value of it, and then storing it within that position. So this operator, if it's on this side of the assignment, it means assign store of value into that memory location. If it is on this side of the assignment, equal sign, then access that value within that memory location or within that subarray of the array, if that makes sense. So we can actually get rid of this. You can take this and replace array within with this, get rid of this. I want to get rid of these. Just annoying. Yeah. Yeah, we're not doing enhanced loop for now. So what do we have so far here? We have iterator less than array, plus plus, okay. And then we have iterator within, 0, and then array of iterator, which would be either this one or this one or this one. Dot length would be 5 for each, and then iterator within plus plus. And then you access the, just like we do here, we access the value stored within array of iterator within. And then if we execute that again, we get the same thing. That's it for the video. I hope you found it useful. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.